I'm awfully sorry, but I wasn't paying attention, And then I look back and I saw you, and that's who is here. And then that's good because probably I'm going to send this link for our next class, maybe for our next class. They have a kind of a British English. I don't know where they are from. I was just looking, and that sounds different for my ears. Okay. That sounds different for my ears, you know. And what do you say when you are talking about differences in kind of English, like British English, Canadian English, American English, things like that? Just because you open up your mouth and you talk. That's right. So probably you'll be wondering, what kind of English do I talk? Because I listen to American, British, and songs like Bruce Springsteen, Madonna singing, Celine Dion. I mean, we are exposed to so many people speaking and singing in English, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, that is from Austria, I guess, and but he was the governor of California,
Yeah.
but he's not American, and he doesn't have a pure accent in English. You got a pure accent. I mean, American English, and you've been exposed to Sylvester Stallone, an Italian descendant. You see, that's really confusing because I can detect, like, I listen to some people talking in English, say, where is he or she from? Of course, it is a kind of a skill and abilities. People, I can identify people from, even American people, people from California, Los Angeles, from cities, Texas, New Hampshire, what else? I mean, from different areas from the United States, and have the ears to say, this is guys from Caroline, South Carolina. It's some Americans say, Eddie, how do you know that? Okay, I really don't know how to say that, but something, it's something in me, it's something in me, like, and then it came to me when I guess it was 17 or 18. There was a guy from Itajaí, and he started to share the gospel with me, right? And in fact, he started to tutor me, and I started to talk like people from Itajaí. Shh, okay, shh.
Oh yeah.
You know, and my
Yeah.
and my mother came to me and said, you were talking like Wilson. Oh, really? I said, yeah, you talk, and I realized that I'm very easy to get accents,
Yes. Yes.
you know, and it helps
Yes.
me. It helps me a lot with languages. Then let me talk to you about your experience. I sent you a video talking about differences in British English and American English, right? And now you're going to travel to a country, Dubai, that they were colonized by British English.
Rich. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Rich English.
that's right. And have you read about something about the colonization, Dubai colonization, or
I not specifically about the colonization, but I read about a little bit about the history and talking about this.
okay, that's right. Okay, so that's okay. But anyway, if you talk American English, you're going to be able to understand. Don't worry much about it, right? And some peculiarities like some words, phrases, sentences that are really, how do you say, peculiar to that
Yeah.
country, right? And some laws and regulations and some idiomatic expressions, idioms or idiomatic expressions like, um, but they're local. They are local, you know.
Yes.
There's no way for me to tell you this. I remember when, if you look for example, on probably we are going to do this. Differences in English in Dubai, right? Probably they're going to tell you something funny like say when you say this, when you say that. Like for example, in Australia, they say if, instead of saying friends, they're going to say mate, right?
Mate.
Oh, Eddie is my mate instead of friends. Okay,
Oh, all
some
right.
different words. And Jude for friends, Jude,
Oh, yeah.
right? In the US, you're going to listen to Jude, like, but you're only going to learn it when you are living or you are exposed to, right?
Yeah.
And then and now it's getting closer.
Yes, yes, it's 26 days to the travel.
Yes, right. Less than a month. Less than a month.
Yes, yes, we started the countdown.
You're right. And packing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you travel too far, you start to say, oh, you have to care about the weather, the climate,
Oh, yes,
right?
yes.
The temperature, and so because are they a hot or a cold country?
It's now in this moment it's the summer and the in July and the August is the very hot months of the year. In these months, the temperatures coming to 15 gra- oh I don't know graus
Oh,
Celsius
degrees, degrees.
degrees sorry degrees 15 degrees and it's very 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 hot.
Yes, I remember when I traveled from Singapore. Singapore is very hot too. You get
Yeah,
the tropical line,
yeah,
tropical
yeah,
line.
it's like today. Yeah.
Like Brazil, tropical fruit, tropical weather, climate, and everything like. And then, okay, I was ready for Singapore, but on my way back, I decided to stop in England.
Yeah.
And some people asking me, Eduardo, are you ready for the weather in London? I said, yes. But I was carrying some clothes from Curitiba
Oh
because
yeah.
I lived in Curitiba at that time. But yes, I'm ready. Let me talk to you. I wasn't ready.
It's cold. Why?
Yeah, imagine I left Singapore,
Oh, it's very hot.
yeah, and traveled to a very opposite, very
Oh
opposite climate, weather.
yeah.
And I remember when I arrived at the airport, Heathrow International Airport. They have a door. They open the first door, and then you have a kind of room, and then the door behind you closed, and then the other door opens. And now I understand why, because they want to keep the weather, the temperature inside.
Oh yes.
You know, so they're never going to have contact with the temperature outside and keep the airport hot, warm.
Yes.
Let's say
Yes.
hot, warm. And then I left the second door and I came back again. So I went to the restroom. I put another clothes. I left the airport and then I enter again. I guess the security. I guess the security was like, huh?
It's strange.
And you know, when you are at an international airport, you have to be careful with every move.
Yes, yes. All moves it's observed. Yes.
Yes. And they're going to say, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he left the airport. No, he entered again. And okay, that's right. Oh, look, he went to the toilet. It's strange. He looked a little bit fatter, you know. That's okay. That's right. And then I left, and I returned again. I'm just imagine. I just imagine.
Yes, yes.
The guy thought, oh, he left, but he didn't talk to anybody.
Oh,
It's strange. Well, he's a strange guy. I guess I did it for 4 times
yes.
because it was very cold, you know.
Yes.
And I was like this, big, like this. Because oh, my bag was light.
All close. Staying you.
I guess the security guard look and say, now, did you understand? Oh, I don't understand that. Let's check. No. And then that's it. But I remember they are all carrying guns, and I don't know about today, but in England, it was really, how can I say, scary. It was really scary, you know,
Yeah.
guys carrying guns and marching. Because we are very close September 11th in the United States, and most of the
Yeah.
airports, they were in alert.
Yeah. This even to change the airports in the all of the world. Even to change the airports.
Yes, that's right. But that's be calm, okay? Be calm and don't make strange moves like I did. You
And,
know.
yes.
And I remember when I was at in front of the Big Ben. I told you that I was taking pictures. I left my luggage just for I guess 1 or 2 meters from where I was taking picture, and I didn't pay attention that I was far from my luggage. Immediately, a police car stopped it, and they asked me, "Hey, what is the are those your bags?" Yes. Oh, you can leave your luggage far from. Okay, okay, that's right. I'll keep it close to you, right? And so, oh, that's right. I mean, they thought about what's that bag, right? And they yesterday, I guess yesterday there was a movie about Massachusetts, the Olympic in Massachusetts. There were explosion and some people were hurt.
Oh, it's Boston. Not.
Oh, Boston. Yes, Massachusetts, Boston. Yes, Boston. Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
no,
right.
no.
Oh, my geography is poor,
I don't know.
very poor. And then in every bag, I mean luggage or something you package, you
Yes.
know. So keep it close to you, right? And don't show your money, right? Some people they just open the wallets and oh look dollars, you got some dollars, right? And look for official banks where you're going to exchange money, right? So all you have to do is to be careful because there are a lot of people too. Oh, you want to change dollars even near the hotel, and sometimes you have fake uh, bills, right? Or maybe are you going to be mocked? You're going to be
Oh, yeah.
deceived. I usually when I travel, what I usually do, and then some of the hotels they have exchange uh,
Oh, yeah.
factor. Okay, they have some exchange sectors, and then I go. Oh, I would like to. The fee are a little bit higher,
Yes.
right? But it's secure,
Yes, yes.
right? Or you enter a bank. Oh, you better ask for information before you leave. I remember when I traveled to Singapore, it was hard for me to understand the Singaporean dollars. We call Singaporean dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Probably in Dubai, they're going to have their own dollar.
Yeah, I have the money. The name of the money is Jiran. Jiran. 1 Jiran, 2 Jiran. It's money, and it's the price. It's locked with the dollar. 1 dirham. It's two and $15 more or less.
Okay, good,
Uh,
good.
uh, this is a comparison. Sorry, $1 it's 2.50 of Jiran. It's
Yeah, $1 and two.
money.
Oh, this is what happens. It works. And I know you are a very smart guy. Let me try to teach you something like this. So $1 for 2 and 50, right?
All right.
So if you're going to have what, it's a good idea for you. Try to find 5 items. For example, a Coke,
Yeah.
a bottle, a case,
Oh,
right? Try to have you noticed that the case, I mean, I'm talking about the bottle, Coke is in everywhere, right? And they are cheaper. Mostly they are
cheaper.
cheaper. You know why?
Okay.
Because, for example, they are usually 50 cents of dollar,
Yes.
right? The 50 cents of dollar. And then, for example, today dollar is 5 and 50, for example, 5 and 50. So what the American do? They do something like this. How much is a Coke? For example, in Brazil, you're going to pay, I don't know how much, but for example, you're going to pay 450 reais,
All right.
right? And they're going to say, oh, these are 50 cents. Uh, how much is a dollar? So you're going, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to divide 4 and 50 by 5 and 50,
Yeah.
right? So you're going to have a difference of 1 real. That's right. So they're going to level the difference in prices. Uh, the buying called buying power.
Yes.
It's called buying power, right? For example, for example, the United States, people talk about gasoline,
Oh, yes.
right? So let's talk about gasoline because it's a good item.
Oh, yeah.
So you say, how much is a gallon? I don't know if they sell liters or gallons, but a gallon there are 4 liters and a half, right?
Yes. Yes.
For a gallon. So you're gonna maybe on the internet, how much is a gallon? A gallon is for, and then you're going to say, oh, in Brazil, it is 8 reais. Yeah, it's a lot of money,
Yes.
right? So of course it's 8 reais, but you have to take 8 reais and divide it by 4. So
Yes.
it's gonna be 2. Or let's say $2.
Yes.
It's a lot of money, right? But that's a lot of money. So it's going to be 8. If you multiply, if you multiply 2 by 4, it's going to be 8,
Yes. Yes.
right? So what do you have to do? You have to compare prices according to the buying power. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
there in Dubai, I'm going to buy more Coke with $10, or I'm going to buy less Coke with $10.
Yeah.
You see, for example, American
Yes.
people, they say, oh, a Coke is 50 cents, right? Oh, here in Brazil, I'm going to buy more Coke with $10,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes.
But first of all, you have to identify the price in the country.
Yes. Yes. To compare the price with my money.
Yes. So that's a triangle. I used to call a triangle. So you have dollar, then you have reais, right? And then you have the what's the name?
Dirham.
Dirham. Let's see, dirham, like this, right? So I made a triangle. The triangle is gonna be like this.
Oh yeah.
So dollar, our money, and their money, right? And right in the middle, right here in the middle, you put a product. So, for example,
Yeah.
let's say a car. It's easier to draw a car, right? Right here. So you're gonna have a car,
Yeah.
right? Okay, in Brazil, Fiat, for example, Fiat. Oh, how do you pay for a Fiat here? And you're going to say in Brazil, and then now you're having dirham. So you're going to have a general idea of the buying power. Buying power.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very important because sometimes you got lost. You don't know if you're paying a good price.
Yeah. Yeah. It's strange. Oh, I don't know, but I imagine this is strange because I see a price and oh my god, it's a good price or not? It's it's not a good price, and I don't know. And then today it's a good cheaper to me.
Yes, that's right. And 5 days before you leave, you depart.
Yes.
It's just a good idea for you to say, okay, that's right. You're going to buy some computer parts, for example. Oh,
Oh
computer
yes.
parts. I'm going to buy electronics. I'm going to buy a watch, right? I remember I bought some when I was on a ship. My wife and we are on a cruise on a tour.
Oh
What
yes.
we call it, and I bought a watch on the ship.
Yes.
That's right. And when I arrived here in Campinas, I realized that even though it was a free duty, it's called a free duty.
Yes.
I had no advantage.
Oh yeah.
You know, the only advantage I didn't have to pay for the taxes, right? For the
Yes.
taxes, but in general, uh, that's okay. Uh, so you're going to have your menu, right?
Yes.
For food. I remember when I was in Argentina. I'm talking about Argentina, and then people talk about barbecue. Oh, Argentinian
Oh
barbecue.
yes.
Have you heard about it?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But forget about. Have you ever been to?
The Brazilian barbecue is better.
Much better, much better. They have a lot of meat,
Yeah.
steak, and a lot of oil.
Oh.
Guy, that's grousy. Gross. Yeah, that's gross. Man. Anyway, I'm sorry, the Argentinians. I'm not talking bad about your food, but
The problem is not Argentina. The problem is Argentine barbecue.
yeah, that's right. The difference. When we travel to a different country, I don't know about the food.
Yes, I have a big problem with new foods. I'm like the Brazilian food. The Brazilian food. My favorite food is barbecue with rice, and it's I'm very like about this. And I'm having a little problems with the Arabian foods, like
sheep. Yes, that's right.
Sheep. Yes, I don't like in Dubai. It's like he called to us. It's the same thing. Yeah,
Ah,
and
yes.
I have a problem with this. Probably I may eat hamburgers, McDonald's, and like these and fast foods because to more easy to be.
It's easier, yeah. So you see,
Yeah.
and then you have to check. Do they worship the cows?
Sorry.
Do they worship the cows? Is the cow a god or a religion or why they don't eat cows?
Oh, cows. I don't know.
Oh, the animal from the cowboy.
Oh yes. Oh, I understand. Yeah. No, don't have calls with a god. Yes. But because the ambient, it's a desert, and cows don't live in a desert. But sheep, it's more. It's easier to adapt to desert and to to eat the vegetables of the having Dubai or like this. But cows don't live in Dubai. All meal, cow meal in Dubai, it's imported. You don't
Okay.
have a Dubai milk cow. Yes, cow milk. Yes.
Oh, have you checked the restaurant salad bar?
Sorry.
Have you checked the restaurant salad bar? Because some restaurant
Yes.
they get salad bar and
Yes. I've liked, but it's not my favorite place of the restaurant. But I'm like the salad bar of the restaurants, and in Dubai the salad bar it's okay because don't have nothing about it salad in Dubai, and anything is important, and have our salads in Dubai in the day, and okay, I don't have a big problems, but the meal is a problem to me.
yeah, because when I was in Singapore, it's amazing. I mean, that's weird and amazing, but
Yeah.
weird. Because when I was in Singapore, for example, you're going to eat a banana. Banana is okay. I open a banana and I start to eat, but the taste is different.
Different. Oh god.
I got a guava.
I
I tried a guava and I taste guava. Say, oh, completely. Most of the fruits were completely different from my taste.
Yeah, I have a friend that come to Belgium,
Belgian, yes.
and in the Belgium they eat the banana green, don't yellow with
Yeah, so
it's green.
that's so
Yeah,
you know
and
so sticky.
my friend talked with us.
It's so sticky, yeah.
I'm not. Yes, I don't find a yellow banana. It's only green banana. It's horrible.
Yeah, somehow what is all this experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have a lot of experience,
Yes.
you know, and
Yes, probably I'm return with a lot of histories about the travel and curiosities and like this about the travel.
yeah. So that is another thing. Uh, I don't know those uh, countries. There are a lot of restriction, a lot of they are so strict about different. We talk about differences in
Yes.
do and don'ts. For example, in Africa, when I was in Nigeria, I started to take some pictures, film some places, and the police came to me and they took my camera in no return.
Oh,
I spent about 2 hours trying to convince, but it was the police.
yes.
The police took my camera, and I tried to convince the police to give my camera back. The guy said, no. Said, no, you have to give my camera. And that camera wasn't mine. It was a friend of mine in Brazil, and he said, "No, you can take my camera." It was at that time it was called Super 8.
Yes, I'm reading a little bit about this because in the travel I'm go to Abu Dhabi in a one day to know Abu Dhabi to see the mosque and the Ferrari park that have in Abu Dhabi, and Dubai it's more open to Occidental culture, and the Abu Dhabi it's more close and it's more close to our customs, yes, or like this, and it's not open. And I'm read about this, and we know the visit a mosque, a big mosque having in Abu Dhabi, a couple, a major, the man and the woman, take a picture, and the woman have oh, I don't know, hijab or like this in your hand, yes, clothes in your hand
Okay, that's right.
to don't show your hair, but the woman, the man take a picture, and the hijab up a little bit, and a security guard see and come on, stop, and
Guys,
punch the camera, see a photo, and delete the photo because show a little bit of a hair with a woman, and this is a big problem because it's more close
but
to
they check if you delete. I say no, no,
yes,
guy,
yes, and
there's some.
the lead and the men say the security guard it's more aggressive to this because it's very fast and punch the camera. Oh, okay, and the men say be careful with take a picture in Abu Dhabi because it's more cool.
Yeah, you gotta check every. Don't be in panic. But it's a great idea to check because, for example, I mean, let's see, it's a great idea to check everything. I have to finish.
Yes,
I have to finish the sentence. It's a great idea for you to check everything. For example, some places I learned about this. For example, some schools they don't use the American flag. Let's say English school. Okay, they have the British flag, and I always wonder about why. I get my American flag right there, but that's okay for me. I see no. It's right here. Yeah, I see no problem. Okay, the American flag. Oh, it's just stick here. I better
yes.
change. I better change the camera. You see,
Oh yes, I see.
right there. I'm not hiding the American flag. It's that's because I have. Oh no, I got my book here. So, and I ask why. I ask the question why. Because in some countries, American people are not welcome.
Yes,
Sometimes they are welcome, but they are not so loved.
the American culture.
Yeah, a lot of countries. Okay, a lot of countries they detest American people. They hate because
Yes,
they see American people like intruders, and most of them they think they are just scalpers.
yes.
And I mean a lot of concepts about American people. So people, but when you're wearing a cap or a shirt and you get American flag or symbols, American symbols like this, some people are a little bit reluctant. You know,
Oh yes,
they're a little bit reluctant or yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a matter of sense,
yes, yes,
right?
yes. Because they have wars with Americans, and I understand this hate about the United States with countries like Vietnam, Arabian countries have war, and probably people's like sons or dads or brothers or friends die about this war, and it's like a United States kill my brother or kill my dad or kill
Yes,
my
that's
family,
that.
and I understand it is
Yeah, even in those
emotional.
even in those Muslim countries, you know,
Yes,
they're like, oh, but it's a great advice, a good advice not to talk about politics.
yes, it's not a good idea because not in Dubai or Abu Dhabi or any country, it's not a good idea talking about political and religion because
Yes,
I'm
yes,
very opposed to the the these people, and I don't start a war with me.
yeah. You just say, I'm here for entertainment.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not a politician, right?
yes.
Um,
Probably don't start a conversation about political or religion with me, and it's okay. I don't have friends there or anything. It's a tourist. I'm seeing the things. I buy, I shop the things, and no problem.
yes, avoid, avoid too, right? And
Yeah,
then say, like, do like um, what is the name? Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart has a song say, "I don't want to talk about it."
yes.
Do you know the song?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, "I don't want to talk about it. How you broke my heart." Yeah, a nice song. So everything say, I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about religion, right?
Yes.
And let's talk about games, soccer games. Oh, Brazil! Hey,
Yes, yes. Pelé, Neymar.
Neymar!
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Everybody knows about
Yes.
Ronaldo, you know.
Yes.
And then you're going to escape a lot of troubles,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yes. When talking about political, do you know Pelé? Do you know Ronaldo? Yeah, I'm Brazilian.
Oh, there. Have you seen Maracanã Stadium? Oh,
Yes.
that's amazing because when you travel, it's like some American people when they come to Brazil, and people say, "Talk to me about the Statue of Liberty." Oh, I never seen the Statue of Liberty. Oh, really? Say, oh, you're American. You never seen? Yes, I live in California, and the Statue of Liberty is in New York.
Yes.
We're talking about this. Oh,
Positive. Me with I am a Brazilian guy and I don't see the Cristo Redentor and
yes, that's right. It's a good example. It's a good
yes,
example, right? I've never, and they are going to ask, have you seen the Christ, the Redeemer, sugar loaf? Nope, right? Oh, really? Are you from Brazil? Say, well, okay, let me explain. I live in São Paulo. Even though São Paulo is just 4 hours drive from where I live, but I've never, you know, it is, how can I say? It's a lack of interest. Because, for example, suppose if you and your wife say, let's go to Rio de Janeiro. So you wake up early in the morning for,
yes,
you go with 4 or 5, when it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m., you are in Rio.
yes, yes,
Suppose you stay there until
yes,
4, and you come back. You have your lunch, you have your breakfast, you have your lunch, and maybe you can have a snack in the afternoon,
yes,
and say, okay, let's go back. You see the sugar loaf, Christ the Redeemer, and you come back.
yes, yes. I'm 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 oh, sorry. I was in to Rio de Janeiro when I kids children with my parents, and it's like this. We live here in Friday, and we returning in Saturday night. And Friday like 18, 18 of night, and we come in Rio de Janeiro after 4 or 3 of the night. It's the after the midnight, and we coming to Jaguariúna again. It's a Saturday night, and it's like this.
Yes, you know. And so I've never been to Sugarloaf, Christ the Redeemer. I talk to my wife. Oh, let's do program, okay, or schedule for one day we go see. We don't have to. How about Rio de Janeiro is too dangerous.
Oh, yes, yes, but it's a touristy city, and they have safe places, and it's a very dangerous but have safe places.
Yeah, and then what do you expect from? Ah, I'm going to a different country, a different culture, a different language, um, sometimes different faces, you know,
Yes, yes,
and that's it. Oh, you're not going to see the difference because some of
yes, yes. I grow my beard to don't to don't see the difference.
yeah.
My beard
No,
to
in case of emergency, you have a long beard. It's like Allah, Allah.
yeah. I don't I don't have problem with my beard. It's real.
It's like say Allah. The music. Oh, just my luck, you know. And I remember the joke about Allah, Allah, you know.
Oh yes, I'm thinking about this joke.
But they are, I mean, the problem, I guess, most of the problem are the radicals. Like
What?
radicals, I call the Afghans, the Pakistans, or you know, in Africa. When I was in Africa, they are very strict about this Muslim, and you know. But you can negotiate in Africa. You can negotiate,
Yes,
you know. And I
it's
remember, I
really it's a problem this country like Afghanistan. Probably I am stay. The first question is what your religion, and this is a problem because I don't lie, and I'm talking the truth. I'm I'm pray of our Lord, and probably I kill or like this, and this is a big problem.
yeah, you're not going to um, you're not going to kill if you say you are a Christian, but you can say I am a believer. Well, a believer is something like you know,
I have a religion. It's like this.
yeah, they got a religion. Okay, I got my own religion, right? Uh, I trust in God, but God is God. You know, okay, I trust in God. But what is your religion? I'm not here to talk about religion. I trust in God. I believe God. You know, I guess no one is going to try to disturb. I remember Nika Costa. Nika Costa got a song. I believe in love. I believe in Frankenstein, the monster. So, you know, I believe in whatever. Yeah, it's not of your business, not of your business, you know.
Yes,
But in a way, sometimes we never know. We never know. Some people they are really kicked to the gut, you know.
yes,
and then all you have to do is say, no, I'm here and my honeymoon. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about this, that, whatever. Have
But
your
I don't I don't have the wish to know the Afghanistan or I don't know. No, no, no. And probably I don't have this problem.
Yeah, for sure, right? And then I sent you. Okay, before we go, I put a text on your uh, WhatsApp that talks about a Juliet. It's a text talking about a Juliet. Try to find it.
Oh yes.
It's right here. I have it right here. Juliet is a cab driver or a taxi driver. I prefer to say taxi driver.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. I'm fine. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
Juliet. I'd like you to read. Can you read this text for us, please?
Yes, yes. I'm starting in the one. They are in jobs. Yes.
No, this is a three. Yeah, that's right. The 3B1.
All right. They are in jobs normally done by the opposite sex. People were shocked by the at first. They
Okay, that's
both
right. Number two.
they both work at night.
Okay, and number three.
They both have other interests and are busy with other things.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to the text, and I have a couple of questions to ask you about it, right? Julia,
All right, all right. One that one.
yes?
Juliet, I have worked as a cab driver for 2 years now. I don't drive my cab every day of the weeks. It is something I do in my spare time just to earn a little extra cash. You know, at the moment I'm working at night because there is less traffic and it is more relaxing to drive around the city. Sometimes people get a shock when they see me because I guess they expect our cab drivers to be guys. But I just don't care about that. If they don't want a lift in my cab, they can get another one. Occasionally, there are problems with
Occasionally?
occasionally there are problems with customers, especially when they are drunk. But I hardly ever need to phone the police.
Oh,
I'm
police?
having
Oh, police?
police. I'm having a good week this week because it's holiday time and a lot of people are doing their last minute Christmas shopping. That means more money for me.
All right. Okay. It's just a short description of the Juliet, right? And
Yes, yes,
about her job, about her professional experience, and her public experience as a cab driver, right?
yes,
As a cab driver, they say taxi driver, a cab driver, and so right. And even before talking about this, we better understand that some occupations, right?
yes.
I have no problem with a girl or a woman driving a cab. Do you?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yes, yes. It's different to me. See a woman driving a taxi car, yes, a cab car. It's different. I don't, but I don't have problems. It's only different because I'm what say acostumado in English.
Oh, accustomed. Accustomed.
Yes, I'm accustomed to see men drive a cars or drive a bus or drive a truck. but I don't see problems with woman drive a car, bus, or like this. Don't have problem. It's different. No.
You can even use the word I'm used to. I'm used to seeing.
All right,
Okay, I'm used to
all right,
seeing people like, right. I'm used to
all
having,
right.
right. And but some people they are so prejudiced about women working, women driving cars, women in a boss position in a company, you know. But I understand that. I understand that. And when does she prefer to drive a cab? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and why?
Oh, I don't have sure, but it's the evening. I don't have sure.
Oh, you say I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Sorry. Yes, but I in the evening
Yeah,
I
because
go
you
for
said
relax.
it's more relaxing.
All right.
Yeah, it's more
Yes.
relaxing to drive
Oh yeah.
around.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's right. And for example, there are some risks. There are some risks when you drive at night.
Oh, have a risk is like crimes. Yes, I don't remember the thief and the drunk guys. Probably more
Yes,
drunk guys.
yes, that's right. And sometimes some people they drive very fast because
Yes,
the streets are all empty.
yes. Oh, I need to go off my work. And come on, I'm late. And the night don't have this. Tonight it's more relaxing.
Yes, but you know the Japanese. There's a joke about the Japanese guy. The Japanese guy was driving at night, and every green light he stopped it, and at the red light he continued. And the passengers asked him, "Oh, Japanese, what happened? I don't understand. When it's a green light, you stop. When it's red, you go. Why?" Japanese guy is very smart, right?
Yes.
I'm driving. I don't know if there is another Japanese guy coming toward me. So that's right.
Yes, yes.
Another crazy Japanese guy. And so, but it is talked about, for example, in Campinas, I guess after 8 p.m., you don't have to stop at the traffic light.
Yes. Now it's after the 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Don't have a stop of the lights. It's good too. It's good.
Okay, do you follow this instruction?
Oh, that depends off. Yes, because when I stay in a place and I don't see another cars, it's more I am best. But I see have cars coming, have a little movement, a little transit. Oh, I'm stopping the red light and I'm wait. I don't risk the pass. Yes,
Okay, that's right. And the girl said about some problems with her customers,
yes.
right?
Drunk guys.
Yes, drunk guys, drunk guys are always a problem,
Yes.
you know,
It's true.
even at the church.
Yes. In the 3 or 4 weeks ago, enter a drunk guy in a church, and this guy know my father, and the guy see my father. Oh, pastor, I love you, pastor, I love you. This man is a good man
Yeah,
in the church. Oh my God.
They are really disturbing. They are really
Yeah,
disturbing,
yeah, yeah.
And I had some experiences with drunk guys, and they want to talk. Pastor, can I talk a little? No, no. Can I give my Can I give my testimony? I mean, can I give my bad testimony? You know, and they want, and sometimes they want to sing.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, the drug is a problem.
Hey, Pastor, can I sing a, can I sing a song? No, just a moment. I would like to sing. Okay, I want to sing that song. I was lost deep and thin, far from the. I forgot the words of the song. Oh, far from the peaceful shore, very deep is staying within, thinking to rise no more. Oh,
Yes, and with and people say, "Oh, come on, shut up,
yeah.
sit down." The drunk guy
No, I want to.
very very angry. Oh, not! Do you fight with me? I've
Ye-
seen this.
Yes, that's right. I just want to sing a song, right? Just want to sing a song. So, shh. Okay. But they love the song. Love lifted me, love lifted me. And I think about the song said, Jesus loved me, Jesus rescued my soul, he changed it, but he didn't change you. Because you were
No, no.
right. Spurgeon. I don't know if that's Spurgeon or Moody. Moody was in he spoke 3 years ago in a city, 3 years before in a city.
Yes,
And then he returned to the city. There was a big convention and a big campaign, evangelism campaign. And he returned to the city. And there was a guy, he went to a poor area and he started to speak. And then it was Spurgeon. And he started to speak. He put some boxes and he started to speak. And the guy said, "Hey, Spurgeon, do you remember me?" Spurgeon looked at the guy and said, "Do you remember me? You saved me the last time. You saved me the last time you were here in England." And Spurgeon looked at the guy and said, "Ah, now I understand. I saved you, not Jesus, because if it was Jesus, if it were Jesus, you had changed your life."
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, makes sense. It's a good answer.
Yeah, because drunk. For example, I talk about the festival, rodeo festival.
Yes,
People say I don't like some taxi driver. They say I don't like to go to the rodeo because people drink a lot,
yes.
you know, and they get in my cab or my taxi and they vomit. Oh, you know. So
Yeah,
that's right. So they say occasionally there are problem with customer, especially when they are drunk.
yeah.
But I hardly ever need to phone the police, right? And so, oh, I would like you to read. Can you do me a favor? Can you read
Yes,
this text again?
yes.
But I want to do something different. You have your cell phone. Just read, record, and send it to me.
All right. This text.
Yeah,
One text.
only this time.
All right.
Take your time. Okay, try to pronounce the words correctly, and I'm going to listen and send it back. Right?
All
Okay,
right.
that is all I had for this morning.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much for talking.
Thank you. Thank
Right?
you.
And it's always I recorded the class. I'm going to send
Right.
to you. Right?
Okay.
If you want to
Yes,
listen,
yes,
right?
yes.
Or if you want to send to someone, say, "Oh, look, listen to me," right? And
Yeah.
so
My
things
English
like
class.
this, right?
All right.
Any question?
No questions. Oh, sorry. See you tomorrow.
Yes. Woo-hoo.
All right.
Yes, that's for sure. Yeah, this afternoon I'll be at Takeda Farm, interpreting.
Yeah.
I will interpret there. But tomorrow, it's no problem.
All right. See you.
Okay, see you. Bye bye. See you.